Port filled.
Okay, welcome back to another New York afternoon session. Volume profile marked in from just before the open to all the way across to current price. We don't have any previous week levels anywhere near price currently. Previous day value area low is currently 138 points away. Previous week value area low above that as well. We're sitting at POC currently. We've got a previous week low volume node in orange marked in, and then below we can see price has been bouncing between these two areas throughout this session. And we do have our value area high and low obviously marked in for this session as well. So we'll put some high volume nodes in for this session, and then we'll have a look at the current volume area for this session. So there's a lot of volume at the top. Maybe you could say it's P, but it's also reminiscent of just a D shape with a lot of volume here, and then a big lower volume area here. Sorry, price might want to tap into this area again above this high. We've got a high volume node here, and then either obviously two options. It could keep going, find some support above here, and then continue on, or we're going to see it come down and try and get into this low volume area for the current session here. So let's put some high volume nodes in. Okay, price looks like it's coming down into that low volume area that we talked about just here. Next level for a reaction would be the top of this high volume node. Yeah. Pushing all the way there. And that was probably a trade.
Order filled.
Let's try it here.
Order filled.
Okay, that's not too bad. Right off that high volume node. As we said, there was a lot of volume stacked here. We had this area of low volume, and we saw the price wanted to fill that. I came right down into this area of higher volume here, bounced right off this little shelf, and we got our entry in for a quick 10 points. 24,252, 24,252.75, roughly there, with a 10-point stop. And we close at 24,263. So obviously we already seen that bit of drawdown. So when I entered, price had already pushed through that, so we didn't really take much heat at all. Let's see how far we could have gone. All the way up to around 25 points even. We could have held on. But that 10 points there was a pretty stress-free trade. Now we can see prices looking to come and dig down into this node again. Volume here at 240. You took that. We'll be stopped out now at 230.
Order filled.
Vente broke even here.
Order filled.
Take that, a little extra, another 5 points. Okay, so that'll do, I think. Total of 188 for the day. I'm only across 2 accounts here. So that's nearly 20 points. About 17 points all up for the day. So, I mean, this is looking pretty good here, but I'm already up over 15 points, so I'm going to leave it there for the day rather than fiddling around with it. So we had that first trade that I've already spoken through, and then all right, we'll leave it there for the day. All right, we'll leave it there for the day. Okay, I've locked myself out for the day. We'll leave it there. Total of around 17 points. 194 all up across 2 accounts. And we've had a bit of a bad run the last couple of weeks, so we're just trying to build these accounts back up again, especially the PA account for the Apex, which is the other one. So that's in about 800 of drawdown, so we want to get that one back up and then try and get it to the buffer or payout stage, 2600 I think it is. This is looking like it's going to start to push up here and go through that low volume area again in the other direction now. All right, well, we'll let it do its thing and I'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks, bye.